All right, everyone, welcome back. Welcome back, and come on in. Come on in, get yourself comfortable. And as always, I remind you, if it's morning where you're at, get that cup of coffee, get your caffeine jolt, get your energy, get your snack, whatever it is. If it's night, unwind, chill out, adjust the chair, adjust the screen, and just absorb it, take it in like a sponge. This amazing content that you get here that you won't get anywhere else without an agenda, for the most part. Because today I have another very cool toy for you. And as always, before we get rolling, if you're new or you're just browsing, take a second to subscribe. If you're into the coolest toys you'll find on the internet, bar none, the coolest by far. And this, my friends, is another really cool one. This is the Horikawa battery-operated piston robot, and it has really one of the coolest head designs of any robot probably ever made. And I mean, there's been some cool ones. So it's grossly underrated because it's fairly, I'm not going to say common, but it's not as rare. But to find this toy kind of pristine, it's not that common. And this toy has a lot of stuff going for it. And I think today you could probably get a nice one, definitely in this $600 to $800 range, which I think is a really amazing value for this toy because it's mainly tin. Again, it has a phenomenal head. It's got great box art. It's not that common for Horikawas. I've seen it in an auction, though, it'll break 1,000, but it hasn't really exploded. And I'm trying to figure out where these eyes are. But anyway, let's start with the box. It has really cool box art. Look at this stuff. It's got everything. Planetary landscape. You got rockets taking off here. You got all these stars and starburst effects. And look at it. He's behind the sun here, which is kind of cool. You know, they framed his entire head with this sun. And then on the side, you have the actions, walks forward, powerful see-through, 8 pistons. He's got a V8. That's probably a Hemi, because that was the motor of choice back in the day. The authentic engine sound, and the lighted piston engines. They really highlight that. And it's got the Japanese writing on the side, so maybe this was a dual box. And you can see they used, you know, like the ST logo, the Horikawa logo, and they use the art, they shrink it, and that's one of the ways they cost save. But here's also the SH logo here, by the way. So it really cool. I mean, this chest panel always intrigued me. I think it's a really cool, almost looks like a vault. You know, I could imagine you turning a dial and something opens up and you kept your valuable space gear in there. And over here he's got looks like nuclear reactors going on there. You got like this dome. If you really get close to the details, like a dome city in there. Really, some really cool bean stuff going on there. And then the robot is pretty accurate to the box. You could see that, like I was saying, that cool, like it's a raised panel here of tin. You got like dials here on the corners. You got like what kind of like is depicting lights here. It would have been nice if they actually put some lights in there. And you got these plastic arms. You got plastic feet. The body here is all tin, though. It takes 2 C batteries. You can see the door stamp made in Japan over here, if that comes out. And I think they've used these feet in a couple of other applications. See, it looks kind of like a wedge shape, but then really you have this, so it's really blocky. You can see the feet down in here. Just really cool. No rotating action. Just the walking forward. I'm going to set this back, and let's turn it on and see him go. And then I'll maybe show you the head separately. Check that out. That is pretty badass, huh? Oh, that's enough of that. Let's try to get this camera back. Was that pretty awesome or what? So that's why I think this robot is really, really underrated. You know what? Let me show you that head one more time because that's such a cool feature. And even these eyes, I'm trying to, again, I'm trying to think of where they used these before. It reminds me of something else, but let me show you this awesome head action one more time. Pretty amazing, pretty impressive. So that's your Horikawa piston head robot, they should have called it, because there's other piston robots. Let me know what you think of this bad boy. I think he's one of the top Horikawa robots. I'd say he's possibly a top 10 if I was going to make a list. I'm trying to think of, obviously the forklift robot would be like at the top, and the Space Commander, which I will do a video of soon, probably in a couple weeks. And this might crack the top 10 for the Horikawas. So if you like it, thumb up the video and leave a comment. And as always, I appreciate your time. And again, a reminder, if you're new, subscribe, and you'll see other cool stuff like this. And we're getting close to 800 videos, probably 100 vintage robots by now, hundreds of robots overall, including the custom stuff. So thanks again, as always, and appreciate your time. With that, I will talk to you later.